Hello everybody, a very good evening to all of you. So once again, as usual, I'm back on day 72. Yeah, so it is the very close time when I'm about to finish this 75 hard day challenge without even a single miss. So yeah, that's the beauty of this challenge, that we could not even miss a single day. Otherwise you would have to go or start the whatever your challenge is from the day one. Yes, so as I have requested to give your opinions on my spoken English, uh, whatever the improvement you have noticed in my spoken English and all over the demeanor. So I hope that you all must have given your opinions in my last video. And what is for today? So today I have decided to give you 5 to 6 new words that you must add to your vocabulary, which is going to definitely make you sound effective and advanced. So the very first word for the session is deluge. Yes, what does it mean? What is it? So let's understand. Deluge is a situation. It is a noun, right? Situation, the name of a situation. So it's a noun. And deluge is nothing but a synonym for the flood. So a situation where it is, all around water and water, so we call that deluge. The another word is drizzle. Drizzle is a verb. So sometimes it happens, usually in rainy days, that it is not raining very heavily, neither it is stopped raining, but it is raining very, tiny drops of the water. And that rain is so kind of enjoyable. It looks very nice. So what do we call that kind of rain? We call it drizzling. What do we call it? Drizzling. So you can say it's drizzling outside. Let's go and enjoy the weather. So when it's raining very light, you can say it's drizzling. Yeah. The another word is viability. What is it? Viability is, first of all, it is a situation, right? It is a noun, the state of being viable and practical. So let me explain it with an example. So you must have heard a headline in newspaper or news channel that government has decided to, you know gap the viability, to fund for, to bridge the viability gap in any sector. So for example, these days, you know yeah, solar sector is very booming, and government want to, citizens to install solar panels on their rooftops. But what is happening, that as it is not affordable, people find, or usually the citizens are feeling that installing the cost of installing solar panels is high. So, and because, see, product is fine, but the cost of product is high, so that we are not able to, avail the service or the product. So that is called viability, which means practicality. That okay, there are schemes, there are incentives on the schemes, but the main problem is practicality of the product or service. So viability is practicality. And government do what? Provide subsidies and various kinds of incentives to gap this, to bridge this viability gap, right? I hope you understood. The another word is downsize. What is downsizing? Downsizing, or downsize is a verb. It means to reduce the quantity or amount of something. Okay, so for example, because the economy is facing economic crisis, so a lot of companies are downsizing its employees or employment base, which means companies are reducing its employment base. They are, firing the employees, they are yes, so downsizing means reducing the size or the quantity of something. The another word is snuffler. Yeah, who is a snuffler? I'm sure that you must have at least one person around you who is a snuffler. Let me first explain you who is a snuffler. A snuffler is a noun, obviously, because it's a person who tend to speak not through the mouth but his nostrils. There are people who tend to you know speak from their nostrils. So snuffler is a person who breathes noisily. So for example, they would have to say chalk. They won't say chalk, they would say chalk or chalk, something like that. Yeah, I know that I'm not doing it correctly, but I hope you got the point. So snuffler is a person who tend to speak through his nostrils, right? And then another word is factotum. Who is a factotum? Factotum is a person who has been hired for various kinds of job. For example, in any office there is a person whose job is not single, whose job is not fixed. He is supposed to do various kind of activities, various kinds of job. So a person who is employed to do all sorts of work, right? He is also supposed to do paperwork. He is also supposed to assist the main person or employer, or he is also supposed to do groundwork and all that. So somebody who is employed to do various kinds of things, he could be called, or he or she could be called as factotum. So with this I have finished about 6 words, I guess, and now I would like to wind up this session here. Thank you so much for watching me till here. Stay connected. Thank you so much for your support. Bye bye.